Hi guys! I heard many high schoolers complaining about their teachers. I thought it only happens in my school or in my country. You thought the same way about your school in your country? Well, guess what? You're not the only one. Leaving aside that maybe they don't do their job well, they're people and we should understand them a little. Anyways, I searched on the internet for types of teachers and I found some interesting things. I selected a few of them that I could relate with and decided to exemplify them.
The talkative teacher. While being talkative can stifle a student's opportunity to learn, students do their best to keep the talkative teacher going. The more the teacher talks, the less the students have to work.
The Grand Canyon is a steep-sided canyon curved by the Colorado River in the United States in the state of Arizona. It is contained within the managed by Grand Canyon National Park. Oh yeah, I've been there, and it's a wonderful park. I'm telling you, you should visit it, it's worth it.
The forgetful teacher. The forgetful teacher forgets everything, that he scheduled an e-exam, to grade the e-exams, to collect field trip money, or even that he has already taught you a certain lesson. Day 1.
Okay kids, tomorrow we're taking the exam.
Day 2.
When did we schedule the exam again?
Day 3.
Teacher, did you grade our exams? We took the exam? When was that?
The late teacher. The late teacher is rarely punctual, but of course insists on better from his students. He starts class late, hands back work late, and sometimes even arrives to school late. And because he starts class late, he also teaches after the bell rings because he did not finish what he had planned to say. Day 1.
Good morning, children. Oh, is it really that late?
Day 2.
Yes, and I assure you, they were blue butterflies. Student, do you have any idea how late it is?
The repetitive teacher. The repetitive teacher, well, he repeats himself over and over again, often shuffling around the words a bit for effect, but ultimately taking 10 minutes to explain one simple idea.
The Cold War. No, yes, the Cold War. Often dated from 1947 to 1980. No, 1999. Between powers in the Western Bloc. No, Western Bloc dominated by the United States.
The swimming in papers teacher. The swimming in papers teacher loses essays, often forgets to hand back even graded work, and if he doesn't find a certain project, he blames the student, saying that he would never lose it, so the student must be lying and didn't actually give it to the teacher. The swimming in papers teacher has never discovered the miracle of the paperclip.
Teacher, did you bring my essay? Is one of these your essay? Maybe this one or this one? Are you sure you brought it to me in the first place?
The anti-technology teacher. Teacher who can't handle technology and takes his frustration out on the young generation.
Student, technology? Really in class? Technology is useless. When I was a kid, I didn't have those stuff. And look how smart I am.
The proud teacher. The proud teacher wants to prove the students that he's far better than them and that they will never be able to achieve at least a half of what he did.
Student, I'm sorry. This essay is awful. I cannot give you an A for this. But teacher, you dictated this essay. Oh really? Did I? Actually, this essay is a wonderful essay. A+.
The substitute teacher. A former teacher from the 1950s who retired and when has the opportunity to substitute a younger teacher is the angriest critic in the world against the new ways of teaching.
Hello, children. Your teacher is sick and I'll be your substitute. Is this what you learned until now? I'm disgusted by these young teachers. They don't know how to teach well. I'll teach you. I don't need this anymore.
The busy teacher. Teacher who asks you do individual work in classes because he has something else to do.
Good afternoon, children. Open your books at page 47 and write down what you think is the most important from that lesson. The class before you had a little test and I have to grade them. Good luck.
The funny teacher. Teacher who tells the same joke every time and gets offended if you don't laugh at it every single time. Day 1.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? What? Nothing, he just waved.
Day 2.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? What? Nothing, he just waved.
Day 3.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? What? Nothing, he just waved. Haha.
Day 4.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? What? Nothing, he just waved.
Day 5.
What did one ocean say to the other ocean? What? Nothing, he just waved.
The dutiful teacher. Foreign language teacher who makes you ask in the language he teaches even when you need to use the restroom.
Bonjour! May I go to the restroom? Dis-moi en français.
The art teacher. Art teacher who failed as an artist and takes his frustration out on you and your pretty decent drawing.
I brought you today 2 of my great paintings. What do you think? Now it's your turn to show me your drawings. I'm gonna grade them.
The expects too much teacher. Teacher who expects you to be just like your older sibling.
Student, I'm disappointed in you. This is a B-. Your big brother took an A at this test.
Teacher who refuses to accept that he's bald. The impossible to understand teacher. Teacher talks with his back to the class and expects you to understand everything he says and gets angry if you ask him to repeat the sentence.
Can you repeat the last word, please? You deaf?
The dramatic teacher. Teacher who thinks you're going to end up working as a trash collector just because you didn't know how old was Christopher Columbus when he conquered America.
Student, how old was Christopher Columbus when he discovered America?
I don't really know the answer.
If you do not know the answer to such a simple question, all you can become in this life is a trash collector.
The insensitive teacher. Gym teacher who doesn't want to hear about your broken ankle or swine flu.
Teacher, I can't do sports today. I broke my ankle. Duh, I don't care.
The poetic teacher. teacher who once had a poem published in a collection of unheard poetry and doesn't understand why you're not impressed.
I wrote a poem in this book. Does anyone want to buy this book? Anyone? Anyone?
The teacher who is a friend of your family.
You student, get up! Why aren't you paying attention to my class? You know I'm a very good friend to your mother, and I'm going to tell her you're not paying attention. I'm sorry.
The teacher with a near magical hearing ability.
I wonder how old she is. I'm 35. Any other questions?
The complete my sentence teacher. Teacher who considers wrong any other answer than the one that he was thinking of.
Tell me about summer. How's this season? Everything is green and the weather is hot. No, sunny.
The pretending to be teacher. Teacher who never knows his lesson and always dictates it from books, shuffling the words to sound original.
Vassals had to supply soldiers on a certain number of days, usually 40 each year.
And the last but not the least, the tough teacher. The mean teacher. The scary teacher. The loud teacher.
Oops, I forgot my pen.
Until one day when you realize he was probably the greatest teacher you've ever had.
Aww.
Be different.
Yeah, I guess it's true. It happened to me too. After I finished 4th grade and started gymnasium, I regretted I did not appreciate my teacher. When I started high school, I realized that my school teachers were quite good. Now, I'm looking forward to seeing if, when I'll get into college, I'll appreciate my current teachers.
Doomby Doomby, June!